if my wife, if we could, we would have chickens. I'm telling you, my wife loves animals.
Oh,
Yes.
She wants to do our own honey now. She wants to get a little bee thing going, and I'm not too crazy about that. I don't think I would take the trash out and get stung by a bunch of bees, you know.
if we could have a modern day Noah's Ark, it would be at
Oh yeah,
Michael's place. That's what it is. It sounds like.
isn't that
Yeah.
the truth, man?
Hey guys, hey, we're live everywhere. We'll get started next couple of minutes, but welcome everyone, wherever you're watching. We'd love to say hi. We'd love to stay connected and put in the comments below where you're coming in from today. And fur babies, do you have one? If you do, what do you got? Or if you don't have one, what would you want? Or do you have another one you want to be able to get? So we got Diane from Florida, Maltese and Yorkie, good combo. So I was just talking about San Francisco. Lily, what would you want if you could have one? You don't have to have one, but if you were, you know, so Happy Valley.
I know Stephanie's been asking for what's the dog that you want? West Highland White Terrier?
Oh, my sister has one. I had to send you some pictures, Lily. My sister has one, and she has more clothes than I do. She has a different dress.
It's not a common dog. Yeah, it's the one that's on the, was it Caesar cat dog, dog food? Yeah. Pointed ears, very cute.
Yeah.
Yes. Bee farmers that will allow you to keep their bees get free honey. Oh, that'd be nice. What's up, Australia? If you had one, you love Doberman's Basenji. I've never heard of a Basenji and a doodle.
Yeah, Basenjis are a North African Egyptian dog that was used to hunt lions. So they yodel, they don't bark.
Oh, what? A yodel? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nice. Pam's from Antigua, got a standard poodle. There we go. Teresa, what's up, Louisiana? Hey, what's up, Betty? Belgium Malamo. Malamo. That's how you pronounce it?
Belgium Malamute. They're the security guard dogs they use in the military and law enforcement.
There we go. Fantastic. So cool. Well, hey guys, if you haven't put in the comments below yet, let us know if you have a fur baby, what do you got? If you want one, what would you want? And there's no comparison. They're all amazing. Animals are incredible, but great to have you here. I see Stacy on, I see Pam, I see Talia. What's going on? I see my wife. Great to see you. And if you have people that you're expecting on the call, then be sure to send them a reminder and we'll get started shortly. But great to have you guys. We have a lot of animal lovers here. They are a great company, aren't they? Super loyal. Yeah, they make me feel good on a bad day.
I don't hear anything.
But glad to have you guys. Hey, Tammy, what's going on? Great to have you. Happy Wednesday or Thursday. What's up, Jay? Great to see you. Hello. And I'm asking everyone, Jay, what your favorite fur baby is, whether the one you have now or if you want another one, what would you want?
I mean, we actually have quite a few. We have 4 dog fur babies and 2 cats.
Oh,
okay, Michael. Michael need to get together.
Yeah.
we got some animal lovers. I love it. That is fantastic. We went from poodle. I didn't know you had a poodle before. Nice. A poodle to pit bull. Wow.
Wow. What a mix.
Different. Yes. I'm sure they're completely different types of audiences and everything, but awesome, guys. Hey, if you're joining us just now, we'll get started in the next 5 seconds or so. But put in the comments where you're coming from. We'd love to say what's going on. And at the same time, let us know if you have a fur baby, what kind of fur baby do you got? Or if you want one, what would be one that you want? And we'll get this ball off the ground. And hello. All right. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday, Thursday, wherever we're at. We're at an international call tonight or today. So I actually don't know what time zones everyone is on. It's all over the place, but grateful to have you here. And if you're on here tonight, that means that you had somebody let you know about some exciting opportunity. They felt that with the information is going to share tonight, it could transform your life. It could transform those around you. And we are actually in a phase right now. We're looking to expand a company that you're about to hear about that just pre-launched 5 months ago, but already is doing 300 million a year and is going towards the billions. And we're looking to help people to be able to capitalize off of this, to be able to transform lives around the world and show you ways to make an extra income from your phone as well too. So with that said, I want to start today, and I just want to ask you this question. If you can earn any additional income at all, and we got our special guest, Etienne, great to see. You're going to hear from some superstars that have done this as well too and show you exactly how to do it. So by the way, if you have a notepad and a pen, this is one of those that you're going to want to have on well too. But with that, think to yourself, if you could earn anything extra a month, what would be something that would be transformative to your life? Or anything extra, assuming it was doable, assuming it was something that you could definitely take action on. Put some things in the comments below. What would an additional income be that would be amazing for you, amazing for your family, right? Some of us here, you want to get out of a job. You're like, man, I need to replace my career. Some of you might be looking for bolstering your retirement, perhaps, right? You want to travel. Any one of us want to travel more, but with options, right? Yeah, you don't want to nickel and dime. You want to be able to have options while you're out there. Maybe some of you just want to be able to have an additional extra stream of income to be able to help out your family, whatever that is, go in tonight with your goal in mind, because one early tip I'll give to you is this: is if you want to be successful in anything, I've learned that successful people, they know what they want and they do whatever it takes to be able to get to where they want. So we've got to start with a goal in mind. And if you don't have a goal yet, no worries, start to think about that as we go with tonight as well too. But before we get into everything, I'm going to share with you in the first 15 minutes or so some details on exactly what this business is. And then from there, I'm just going to kind of rush through this because I want to get to our special guest, our man of the hour, a man named Etienne, who I'm telling you is a superstar. And I got to say, he makes me shy because he's such a good looking guy, so I just got to say that. However, for those of you that don't know me, just introduce myself. So we're not strangers. Now, if you follow me around, I'm known as an entrepreneur. I'm a global speaker. I'm fortunate to be an author. I'm considered what's called the level 1 chairperson within this company. I train sales teams around the world and everything, but I didn't start like that at all. In fact, if you told me in the very beginning when I got introduced to something just like this, and you said, James, that's your future, I'm like, you got the wrong guy. Has anyone else ever felt disqualified for a dream that you've had before? Put a me in the comments if that's ever happened to you before, right? But what happened was this. I was just looking for a backup plan. I was a broke college student. I was 19. I was going to UC Berkeley, trying to fulfill the Asian dream, I called. They told me, go to school, be a doctor, and then life is good. Like, that's kind of the path right there. So I was doing that. So I went to UC Berkeley. I was doing that. But what happened was kind of similar to right now, is a recession happened. Now, who here has noticed in the last couple of years, finances are getting tougher, right? Put a 1 in the comments if you see that happening, right? Inflation is higher. Job losses. Just yesterday, I've heard many of my friends, they got laid off, unfortunately, right? These were happening. So I thought it'd be wise to have a backup plan just in case. You never know what's going to happen. I think multiple streams of income is wise to have. This was the issue though. All right. And when I was going to college, the only skill I had was knowing how to memorize something. I never worked before. I had no connections. In fact, if you met me before, I was so shy I couldn't even order food at a restaurant. So to think that I'd be doing what I'm doing today, not even in the program. And what happened was a friend of mine introduced me into an opportunity and it absolutely transformed my life. But I'll be honest, the very first time I saw something like what you're seeing right now, some of you are super positive. I was the most skeptical, negative person in the world. I was judging everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got brought down to one of these things. I thought I knew what it was. And I'm like, get me out of here. But what happened that day, though, was I met somebody that absolutely became a mentor over the course of time. And he told me a couple of things. He said, James, number one, closed minds cost fortunes. Closed minds cost fortunes. And I'm like, if I'm here, might as well be here. Might as well take some notes on some things. You don't know what you don't know, right? And evidently this person was successful. I was so skeptical because I met someone that was just a couple years older than me, that was making a 6-figure plus income as a college dropout. And I couldn't believe it. I wasn't used to that. So I'm like, this must be illegal. He must be selling drugs or something. And of course, it was all legal, it was all legitimate. He told me another philosophy. He said that if you want to become wealthy, understand that profits are better than wages. Profits make you a fortune, wages make you a living. So he introduced me to the idea of being an entrepreneur. In fact, if you've thought about, or maybe you even own a business right now, put a 2 in the comments below. It's so important. I thought I needed to get a job. He told me I need to go find a way to go build my own thing. I'm like, wow, okay. And the last thing he told me was this, because I'm like, all right, I'd love to, but I never done it before. I didn't know I could do well. He told me the secret of succeeding in anything. He said, James, if you do what the successful people do, the way that they do it, then you can make what they make. You see, there's a system of success. There's skill sets, there's a mindset. And I learned there was a skill set. I learned there was a mindset. I said, hey, are you willing to mentor me? He did. And I got started in that crazy thing part-time. I sucked at it for a long time. I made all the mistakes in the book, but I didn't quit. I kept on training. 90 days in, I made enough to fuel me through college. 2.5 years in part-time. I got my degree from UC Berkeley. But I told my parents, I'm going to go sell vitamins for the rest of my life, build my own business. They didn't like that at first, but now it's taken us around the world. And I say this all because I know what it's like being where you're at. I've been in every single one of those shoes. And that's why I already know. If someone like this guy can do it, I'm going to introduce you to Etienne. He has a very cool story as well too. If this guy, you can do it too if you seriously want to make a change in your life. So with that said, let me go over a couple of details on what to look for, though, in an opportunity before we get into some other cool things as well, too, right? So with that, let me get into this. There's 5 things I want to submit to you. First, you have to find the right vehicle. Then you have to know what to do with it. If you want to be successful, if you want to make more wealth, if you want to make more income, find a good business. 5 things that are in that. Number 1, and we'll go through these in a bit. You have to find a product that's unique, consumable, and in demand, something people want. Something that can sell. If you want to get in business, you need customers. Doesn't matter what kind of business, people need to buy it, right? Number 2, you also want to make sure that you find something that doesn't cost a lot, but it can make you a lot of money. Low cost, make a lot. Number 3, find something that can scale online. Who here would love to be able to make money from your phone from anywhere in the world? Put a 1 in the comments if that sounds cool. Gone are the days where we clock in, clock out, and go to an office job. How about you? I want to be able to not just make an income. I want to enjoy that. I want to be with my family. I want to do different types of things, right? So we want to scale that. Number 4, leverage. Best kept secret of the rich. I was taught you have to work harder to make more. My successful mentor said, work smarter, you'll make more. Find a way with the same time that you spend to do 10 times the effort, 100 times the productivity, and more and more. And number 5, assuming you have those things, have good training and support, that as you learn the skills and apply yourself, you can do well. I learned that success is a system and anyone can succeed if you're willing to learn. So let's go through a couple of these things. So we have to find the right vehicle. We're going to introduce you to a company called Partner Co, which is recently just launched. We're going to introduce you to an organization called the Warrior Movement, a support arm to this. If you're not familiar with Partner Co, we're a global wellness company in 50 plus markets, which, by the way, who here would love to have an excuse to go travel more and get paid for that? Yeah, so I'm talking about. It gives you that opportunity, actually. And we are all in the wellness trend. And what's our main goal as a company? We provide solutions that help people change the standard of what normal health is. Let's take a look at a couple things. Can we all who here knows somebody that is going through some health difficulties by any chance? Heart issue, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, blood sugar, cholesterol, insomnia, anxiety, they're overweight, a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, normal is unhealthy these days. But what's our goal? Deanna Latson's our chief product officer. She says this, that just because something's normal doesn't mean it's natural. Who here personally would just want to be healthier yourself as well too, right? Put a me in the comments below if you're like, yeah, normal sucks. We don't want that. So how do we shift that standard? Well, this company has provided solutions that help in a holistic way, right? We want to address multiple different things in a very simple way. And the way that we do that is we formulated in a lot of different brands. We have over 100 products, actually, brands that are high quality, brands that are certified, products that actually go through tests, things that are actually science-based. Because I'm not you, if you ever go to a health store, I get hella confused. All right, like if you ever walk down a vitamin now, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, what's good? It's just too much stuff. Not every product's made the same. So Deanna Latson, our chief product officer, said this, right? She makes sure that every product that you buy, you're getting back that plus more. How do we do that? We put in certifications. So every product that comes within this brand has these cool certifications. For example, some of you might be familiar with the FDA, Food and Drug Administration out here in the United States. Everything here is made in an FDA registered facility. What does that mean? It means that when someone takes one of our products, they'll have a consistent quality experience every time. I'm curious, who here is an Apple phone user? Put a 1 in the comments if you use an Apple. Put a 2 if you use an Android. If you put a 2, we may not be friends after 10. I'm just kidding. You got that green bubble. You know what I'm talking about? Joanne, you're cool. Don't worry. You've got No, I'm just kidding. But why do people buy? Both phones are great, right? People buy these because they have a quality experience, right? Like it's consistent. You want to make sure products are like that. We also, Etienne will touch on this later on. He was actually a professional. He was a professional athlete. So we have athlete certified products here as well too. So anyone can use these. And just to share with you a couple of them here, I'll share with you 3 of our top ones. But I want you to think to yourself as a business owner, are these things that people would buy? Right? That's the question you want to answer. Would people find benefits? Because if so, you got a business going on. So let me share a couple of these. Who here knows somebody that has wanted to lose some weight? Give me a wave if you can think of anybody, right? Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of struggle there. There's a lot of people that are dealing with this. So introducing Slenderize. This is the single best solution for weight loss, hormone balance, curbing cravings that I've ever found before. So these little droppers, you put it in your tongue, and it's a hormone balancer. It's a body balancer. It goes right to the root, which is hormones. And it helps you to do the things that we know we should do. We all know we should eat well, but who here knows that sugar tastes better than broccoli? Come on. But when you take the drops, it helps you make that change easier. I actually use this. I remember I'm Chinese, if you couldn't tell. I used to eat rice all the time. The moment I took this, I stopped wanting to eat rice. My parents are like, are you Chinese anymore? I'm like, I think so. Imagine cravings go away. And it also, there's clinical trials on this. People that use this lose fat 50% faster than just diet by itself. So it works. It's natural. It's a body balancer. It helps you de-stress. We've seen so many different results. I use this. I lost 25 pounds in 40 days, no exercise. I was able to lose that fat. I see one of my friends here, Mary Jo. She struggled to lose weight her entire life, lost 80 pounds in 4 months. That's 20 pounds a month. My Australian friends or European friends, that's like what, 8 kilos in a month. It's crazy how that works. How about this? Does anyone know of anyone that's dealing with the dad bod? Right? Russell lost 27 pounds in 1 month, got rid of his asthma meds, and also his cravings for smoking went away. Body balancing. Now, I'm not saying it's a product that did it, but it's the only thing that he changed. But I just want you to think how many people in the world are struggling with what this can help with, right? So there's number 1. Put a 1 in the comments if you think there might be a market for something like this. I'm telling you, this has changed the world and it works and it's healthy. Absolutely, right? Bam, Pam lost 46 pounds in 4 months. Congratulations, right? Number 2, here's another big one. Does anyone here know of anyone that wants to look and feel younger? Sign me up. Some of y'all look real young already, so man, must be nice. But no, we all want to be at our prime. So Renew, it's this little stick pack. You just mix with water, you drink it. It has natural ingredients in it to boost up what's called human growth hormone, HGH. If you have more HGH, it helps you with things like, look at the left side here, How about things like better mood? How about things like better sleep? There's a lot of people that can't sleep all these days. How about better skin, right? Like, how about better energy? If you go to the gym, better muscle recovery, stuff like that. Better libido, if any of you guys care about that. Couples have been very happy after using this, I'm telling you. But a lot of people are looking for simple solutions, and that is well too. So there's number 2. Put a 2 in the comments if you can think of something that could benefit from this. Right? I'm just giving you a couple, right? There's a lot of different options. If you can say yes, and that means that there's opportunity. Last thing real quick is this, is wellness as a whole. The number one thing that causes disease is this word called inflammation. Inflammation comes from toxicity, stress, what we eat, all these different things. And if you have more inflammation, depending where in the body, it leads into cancer or stroke or heart disease or all these different things. So noni is that solution. I call it 1 shot a day keeps the doctor away. Don't quote me on that. That's not a medical claim, but I think it's kind of true. There's a lot of clinical trials on this as well too. It's the original superfruit. And 1 shot a day gives you this power-packed, supercharged goodness that helps you with more antioxidants that can fend up against that inflammation. Someone got so excited. I know, Tanya, it is exciting right there. She's writing in green. I love it, you know? So put that, I get excited when I talk about these too. But it's awesome how that works. So as you go through that, it helps you. We've seen, especially with anyone that goes through pain. How about anyone that has like joint pain, arthritic pain? How about things like heart issues? Like we've seen so many amazing benefits through something like noni. So with that, I'm just sharing with you a couple. Can you tell we get real excited about this? And by the way, if you want to learn more about the products, tomorrow night, I'll mention this towards the end. We have our top health advisor, Lily Liu. She's doing a live call same time. We'll link you to it afterwards. Come on to that call tomorrow to learn more about that. You can bring people to that as well too, right? But who here with any of those products either saw a product that could benefit you or those around you? Put a 3 in the comments below if you can answer yes to any of that, right? So there it is. You want to find a good business. Then what do we do with that? Just to run through it real quick. We're going to show you how to build a business with this. Number 1, partner with the company and their brands for a one-time lifetime $30 membership. Number 2, try some of the products. The best way to share this is to experience it. Okay. There's a lot of different methods to get involved in this company, different levels. I'll talk about it towards the end. But just to let you know, if you're the type that wants to grow as fast as possible, as quick as possible, you're like one of those high achievers, super achievers, you're going to want to take a look at the ultimate level, because that gets you double bonuses. Put a U in the comments below if you're already at ultimate, by the way. We have a lot of our partners here with us. Yeah, it is the way to go. So kind of keep that there, but basically you eat your own investment. And then from there, we're going to show you a couple things. Number 1, and this is, if you know network marketing, the highest rated comp plan in the entire industry. All right. Number 1, we're going to show you how to sell a product. Yeah. But we're going to show you how to do it in a way where you make friends, not lose friends. Who here hates it when you're being sold to? Give me a wave, right? Don't you hate that? Let's not do that to other people, right? We're going to show you how to do things professionally. In fact, if you just share this, and you could do this all online, right? I had a customer that I think this person's in Alaska. I'm in San Diego. They bought through my link. You make anywhere from 30 to 50% just by sharing a link. We do this all the time for any of the products that you're partnered with, right? So there's one way that you can do that. Number 2, you can also build a sales team to sell the product as well. Here's leverage. This is key. Who here feels there's someone out there that could benefit from making more money as well, right? Like there's a lot of people right now. So now you have a way to equip them with a way to do that. So you can refer people to partner with you and give them an opportunity. As you help them sell the product, then you get a little override on that as well too. So imagine, I was chatting with one of my teammates the other day. Her team's exploding right now because people are loving the product, they're sharing it, and it's just going viral. A new sale was made that she did not do herself. It was through her team. And I messaged her, I'm like, how does it feel to make money from work that you didn't do? Now, how about you? Even if it's $1, if an extra $1 direct deposit into your bank account today and you didn't have to work for it, Put a 1 in the comments if you would take that dollar. I'll take that off. That's called freedom. That's called options. So imagine as this compounds with just 2 strong teams, as this continues to develop, you can actually make a $10,000 a month income through this business. Now, it's not overnight. Of course, you're gonna have to work. Of course, you're gonna have to learn some things. But you know what? It's possible. And in fact, don't take my word for it. We have someone that's joining us today that is not just what's called a senior officer. That means that's a 6-figure income. We have somebody that has hit what's called chairperson. That means in 1 week, and this was for him, it would have made at least $6,000 in their business, probably more with bonuses and stuff. And this person, I'm telling you, is building something incredible. But what's impressive is that his age, what's impressive is his background. And he came on here today to be able to share some secrets with us as well too. So I'd love to introduce you to Mr. Etienne. Let me see if I can find him real quick. There he is. Oh man, good looking dude right here. All right. So Etienne, how are you, bro?
I'm doing good. How about you, man?
I'm doing awesome. Hey, where are you joining us from today?
So I'm in Trois-Rivières. So this is between Quebec and Montreal. So halfway. This is the city actually where I study.
Wow, that is so awesome. Well, hey,
yeah,
bro,
it's kind of nice.
Yes, thanks for spending some time with us today. And I'm excited to unpack. I'm telling you, we know a lot of people now in our profession, a lot of people in our company, but
yeah,
for you specifically, we got a different type of bond, man. Like, I'm so excited. We've gone shirtless together.
Exactly, man. And I was about to say that, and I was like, man, I gotta go live on my TikTok because I never do that. So I was like, I'm going to go live, but in English. So at the same time, they can listen to this Zoom. So I'm duplicating. So
absolutely, man. And by the way, in the chats, put a yes in the comments if you think the French accent just sounds way cooler than an English accent. I just got to say it. So Etienne, you're a global entrepreneur. You have teams all over the place. You're a top money earner in this company. But it wasn't always like that. But right now, as you're doing this business, this isn't your only thing. But tell us your age right now and also what else you're up to too.
So first of all, thank you for having me. It's very nice. So, and thank you everybody to take the time. It's all very nice. So hey Becky, so hi Lily, I know a lot of people here. So hi Pam. So hi Sean. What I was about to say is I'm 26 years old. I've been in the industry since I'm 18. So it's been 8 years now. Actually, I was ex-semi-professional soccer player in Europe. People don't like me when I say soccer player. They want to say football. Okay. So I would not say that to my American friends. So you understand why. And I was there for 2 years, and I was looking for a way to really make a side income because I was earning some little money with soccer, but it was not that good. When you're motivated, you want to have like the big thing. And I wanted to become a professional, but I also wanted the lifestyle of a professional athlete. But to be honest, I was really not. I was very, very good. I was a good player, but I was not enough good according to what I think now. And I was having a very good work ethic, but it was always difficult because sometimes you're injured, sometimes you need to have this moment where everything spark, and it didn't work. So to be honest, it was not my way. And I found network marketing at the same time. And what I started to understand, it was like, if I was a goalkeeper, so if you're not the best goalkeeper, you don't play. And if you're not the best in your league, you will not go into the national team and all those things that I want to do. And I was like, I'm very good, but I'm not enough good sometimes. I'm not always the first, or it's difficult. And sometimes, the first goalkeeper of my team when I was in Germany was 33 years old. I was 18. So that was so difficult. The only time I could play when he get injured, or when he was having a red card or things like that. So it was not nice. And then when I discovered network marketing, I was like, I don't have to be the best. I just have to become better every day. And for me, this is what I love about sports is your own competition should be you. But sometimes there's someone ahead of you. In network marketing, we don't care if there's someone ahead of you. You just have to become better. So when I finished my small career, I just said, I will put all the energy I was putting into soccer to try to become a good entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And this is when I really started to have small results. And so then it's been 8 years now.
Dang, that's such a good perspective, right? Because I think in our world, we're taught you have to be the best to be able to earn the big bucks, to be able to
all
be
the time.
But it's so true in network marketing, it's a team sport, right? Like, and you now have even people in your business that are amazing as well too, but you all play together, right?
Exactly. Wow. So this is one of the things that's really attracted me into business. And what I like about network marketing is, I have 2 other businesses. Okay. So the other one is more in kinesiology, and the other one is in video templates. Okay. So with those 2 other businesses, the only people who really care about those businesses are me and the other owners. That's it. Nobody is there really to mentor me. I have most of the time to pay. There's people that care about it, but they don't care like it's not their life, it's my life. So being a business owner is sometimes really lonely and it's very difficult. Okay. And on the other side, I was having this network marketing things, and I was like, there's people there that really care about my success because this will impact them directly. I will help them grow their business, but at the same time, I can make more money than them. I can help them at the same time, and they will help me because it's business-wise at the first time, at the beginning, and then they will probably, I hope so, start to like me a bit, and then we will start to have a friendship or something like that. And you don't have this in most of the other businesses. So this is what I would say.
Huge perspective, guys, because the grass seems greener on the other side, but there's just things about network marketing, like what you mentioned, Etienne, is every one of us, when you build a team, it's a team of people that all have their own businesses. So you will never find another culture like you'll find here, where people that have succeeded, like Etienne, for you to share these nuggets with us in another business, you'd have to charge a coaching fee, for example.
Oh,
yeah. And you
for sure.
Coaching. I paid for coaching. I believe in coaches, but here we're getting free stuff,
Exactly. And that's one of the things. So according to me, it's if you're here and that's your first time evaluating this kind of business model, just ask yourself, if I want to have an online business, what are my other options? So that's the first thing. Okay. So I like to do this when I have some people that are interested in business. So I say, okay, let's go. What is popular? Drop shipping is very popular. Okay. So drop shipping is cool. So you will probably pay for a training that will cost you around $1,000. Okay. Or $500, something like that. It will cost you some money. And you will have all the theory, but when you will start to make the actions, you will be like, okay, what is happening? This is not supposed to be like that. So you will have to find most of the time the solution by yourself. And this will take a lot of times. And this is where people discourage themselves because they're like, it's not like it was supposed to be. Because nothing is really like it's supposed to be. Everything's changed, everything's moves. So sometimes I have people say, okay, I'm gonna try Forex or go into those crypto things. So, okay, that's cool. I've been into those. That's cool. But what happened when you lose? What happened is very nice when it's everybody is bullish, but when it's a bear market, what happened? Okay. So the question is, what is your support? And support, according to me, is the key to stay as long as you can for normal people in business. And then after this, you will become a better entrepreneur. So I launched my few other projects after I have succeeded, because now I know a bit more how it works. But it's not like that most of the time. Most of the people will fail, and that's very hard, and they will never try again. So network marketing helps you to have the chance to really try entrepreneurship.
So huge. And even with network marketing, you're right. You learn the skills, the mindset, everything to make business work, period. So when you master this, you can get into other businesses too. Because just like you, Etienne, I've written a book, I've coached, I have other things now too, but it all started because of what we mastered here. And we still love this. The most is well too. You get away from it. Man. Okay. So I got to ask us a couple of questions here, because I'm curious. We have different types of people on this line. Some people, they're in our age demographic, right? 20s and 30s. But a lot of them, they might have nieces, nephews, they might have like sons, daughters, even grandsons, granddaughters. And I'm curious, for someone in their 20s now, these days are crazy, right? In fact, let me ask the audience here today, who here can see that those that are in like their 20s right now, they're really struggling. It's confusing, right? There's a lot of things, but for you, what about network marketing made it really special compared to just like, why should someone in their 20s even consider something like this?
So the first thing I would say is a lot of people in their 20s, when they're at school, they don't know yet how life is. So when you're at school, you're into an environment that is safe. No, you don't know what real life is. So I was on my side fortunate that I had some difficulties when I was 18 with my family. So I learned very fast that I got to move. You got to move. You got to do something. Okay. So what I would say for the people in their young 20s or when they're young adults, sometimes they don't realize this. So it's not okay. They're just not there yet. Okay. So if you are a young person and I want to have a business and you're highly motivated, maybe you're just different, okay, for right now. The more you enter in, let's say 24, 25 and above, you start to understand that you're not that special, okay? It's like, you're not that special. And I remember when I was in my young 20s, people were like, why are you doing that? Because my situation was different than them. It's nothing against them. It's nothing for me. It's just, it was different for me. I had some very big challenges. So I had to be that person. Okay. So what I would say is be patient with the people that are in their 20s and teach them what you do and show how you can succeed. So if you are a successful person here, in this industry, and you have some people in their 20s, they don't see, what is this network marketing things? Is it the pyramid or things like that? Maybe they're not there yet. And one day when they will learn that life is hard, they will be open. It's very special when you start to learn how this business is. It is amazing. It is amazing because you can help other people succeed. In other businesses, you don't do that. To be honest, I don't want my competitors to be better than me, for sure, because it's just normal. It's like business is sometimes like a war, unfortunately. Okay. So in our business, we help other people. So you help with good products. So if you are interested about the product, there's so many science behind those products. So just start to read, start to get to know 2 or 3 products that you could share and have a personal testimonial. If you don't have a personal testimonials, look at what other people are having as a testimonials, learn the science behind it, and then share it. So that's one of the things I would say. And then get excited. If you're not excited, you see how James is, you see how I am. We have a lot of energy because we know that what this business can bring. I am an extrovert person. Okay, I can talk with everybody, but I have some people in my team, they would never talk to someone in the street. They would never talk to someone, go on a place and just talk to people. Okay, I can do that if I'm in a bar and I was interested by a girl when I was younger, I was going for it. Okay, there's some people that will go on other strategies. So what I want to say about that is right now, social media is changing the game. And you have some very good people here, James and Becky, just for example, that are masterizing, I don't know how to say that thing. They are masters of social media. So just be confident and try, so you could maybe have another way to build your business. So if you're an extrovert, there's a way to do it. And if you're an introvert, there's a way to do it. And if you're young, there's a way to do it. And if it's not right now, maybe one day. So just be patient in this amazing process.
So well said. I'm an introvert, by the way. So all my introverts,
know about that.
Got them all covered, you know?
Oh, yeah?
And when we say young, by the way, guys, you know what we look for? We look for young spirited people. I'm sure, Etienne, you've seen this too. There are people that are in their 20s that are definitely not young. They're like dead almost, you know? And there's people in their 60s and 70s that are younger than those in their 20s, you know? But let me ask you two other questions. First one's this. Etienne, one thing I hear a lot from people is, you know, people are busy these days. They have families, they have careers, they have businesses, they have things going on. So you said outside of this business, you have two other businesses.
Yeah.
And you're still going to school too, right?
I'm still a full-time student. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you just have like 26 hours a day, or how do you fit this in? What's a time?
So the first thing is I believe in focus a lot. Okay. I believe when something is important, you can find the time. Okay. I have someone in my team. Yesterday I will give you this example. Yesterday I was with a very successful entrepreneur, and they were having 4 children under the age of 10. And there are 2 amazing business people. And I asked them the same question. And they say, when it's important for you, you find the time. So if you're not motivated right now by a goal or by something, ask you, why am I not focused? Okay. So that's the first thing. I'm highly motivated because I know that before having my family, I want to have this freedom and I want to travel everywhere with them. I've started to do that since 2 years, but I want to do it with a family, let's say of 6. So I know how life is expensive. So I want to have a beautiful lifestyle, and I don't want to work so hard when I'm young, when I'm having my big family. So that's my thing. So, and then I would say, I believe that when you put 1 hour into network marketing, teaching someone, they will one day put 1 hour and teach another person. And this is the compound effect all business owners are looking for. And this is just amazing. Yeah, the leverage. Wow. So it's, yes, I put a lot of time into my projects, into my thing, but every time I'm like, yeah, but it's intelligent for my future. Okay, so if there's someone very successful, let's say you are having 4 children, you are having a big job that takes a lot of time. There's someone in our industry, I don't know who it is, but there's probably someone who's succeeding right now in that position. So ask yourself, what is this person doing? And if this person is, what is she doing? That just ask this question to yourself. And then, am I ready to be patient? Because one day, if you work hard, your time will come. And that's one of the things that took me 5 years. It took me 5 years, like I was working very hard, but it took me 5 years before my time came. And then just work hard, do the actions. It's not that difficult. It's it's not that it's difficult, but it's not just, there's things that are
There's harder things out there.
way harder than what we do. So just be patient and learn, and then you will learn while you earn, and then it will become more fun all the time. So yeah, so just be focused, and yes, this is what I would say.
So love this. By the way, if you're getting any golden nuggets from this conversation so far, put a 1 in the comments below. I got one more question for you, Etienne. And I love how real you make it, right? This is not fluff. This is real stuff, right? You're talking to someone that's legitimately successful, who's giving it to you straight. You said 5 years, right? And you had to be consistent over the course of time. This would be my question for reals. Is it worth it? Like, was it worth that sacrifice? Looking back now, looking what you're doing through your business.
Yeah, so it is, it's very cliche to say, yeah, all those hours and everything. But let's be honest, okay? And it took me 5 years. It doesn't look long, but there's a saying, I don't know if this is a saying in English. I will try to translate it from French. So we say, les journées sont longues, so days are long. Okay, days are long when you are into it, but years go fast. Okay, so what I want to say by that is sometimes it's very hard. It's very hard on everything. Like, it doesn't work. Why is it this happening or this? But when I look back, I'm like, well, it's not that long. And it's always like that. I'm 26, so now I start to be cliche with the young people in my team. I say, it's not that long, man. 5 years, they're like, it's so long, because 5 years ago I was 13. And I'm like, that's true. Yeah, that's true. When I was 18, it was the same thing. And the older you get, the more patient you are, but also sometimes you're frustrated because it takes too long. So what I would say is, yes, it is worth it. And my mentor, Stefan, who is the person who is training me here in Canada, and I know he came in one on your Zoom, and Stefan says, if I don't do that, what else I would do? So that's one of the questions I would ask myself if I was today evaluating this business. Okay, there's other options, but I think it's one of the best. Okay, so that's one of the first thing. My second thing is it worth it? For me, I said to all my family when I got started, one day I will reward you because you helped me. Okay, I said that to my entire family. And James and Becky were there. I brought my girlfriend, one of the trip, because she was always there to support me every day, and that's difficult sometimes. I brought my mother. My mother was my first customer, and she was never putting skincare. And I said, Mommy, can I try to say to you why I think it is good for you to take skincare products? And she said, yes, but you're at the same time insulting me. Okay, so that was one of the things. And then so we went in Tahiti for 10 days. Yeah. Everything was free, and the company offered that. And then I brought my sister, my amazing sister, in Mexico. Yeah. For 10 days we were there. Yeah. That was one of the best thing that happened in my life. And I can say that it is worth it, because yes, you can make a lot of money, but yes, you can make a lot of things in life. You can make money in so many ways, but you help other people at the same time. You will make amazing friendship. You will travel. You know how expensive it is. We have an amazing program with this. You have an amazing opportunity to maybe one day bring someone of your family. So what I would say is evaluate this project, this partner code thing, as if it was part of your future. Okay, so just be patient, evaluate, ask questions, ask so many questions. And by evaluating, you will learn, is it for me? Okay, maybe yes. And just try. Ask more questions. If you're not sure, ask more questions. They know how to do it, and they have proved it for so many years right now. So yeah, that's my long development answer.
Etienne, packed with wisdom far beyond your years. I can't believe you're only 26, man. It's an absolute inspiration.
Thanks, man.
And thanks for spending some time with us. And by the way, if you guys aren't following Etienne, find him on his socials, find him everywhere. Like, it's incredible. And thank you for pouring your wisdom into us today. But guys, put a 100 in the comments if that was fire, if that was exciting, Etienne. Hey, bro, thanks for being on here today. I'll close out, but thank you so much for your time, man. So,
thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Oh my gosh. How do you follow that up right there, right? This is one of those you might want to replay. This is one of those you might want to share. By the way, we put our replays into our Wellness 360 Facebook group page, which you're welcome to come a part of, and take a look at that, share that as well too. But let me wrap this up, okay? You said a lot in a very little amount of time, but it really comes down to this. What do you want? And do you have the support to help you to get there? If you're a part of this, you're looking at this for the very first time, I just want to let you know you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. The moment you partner with us, it's a really good time. The Warrior Movement is our support team, and we're going to help you. We're going to come alongside with you. In fact, I saw Michael just get started like yesterday, and he already hopped on one of our trainings, and he's already moving his business forward. Like, it doesn't take long if you take advantage of the things that we have for you. You're going to get step-by-step training. You're going to get live stuff. You're going to get a lot of support. You just have to bring you and your goals and your coachability, and we'll come alongside with you and help equip you, right? So after seeing everything, you're going to be 3 types of people. You're going to be an A, a B, or a C. If you have questions, you're a B, like what Etienne said, ask them for sure. If you're a C, you're like, I don't know, I don't think this is for me. Maybe just try some of the products. But if you're an A, if you're excited, in fact, put an A in the comments. You're like, man, let's go. What's next right now, right? If you're an A, I'm telling you, there's a timing that's going on right now. We have a huge event that's coming up. And I don't know if you've ever felt this way. Have you ever thought to yourself, what would it have been like if I was in the first movers in Facebook, or the first people in Google, or the first people in Amazon? You guys know those stories, right? You think about Mark Zuckerberg in his dorm room, and he's got his college bros, and you see the ones that said yes and the ones that said no, and the ones that said yes, they're crushing it, right? Now, those types of opportunities don't come along that often. In fact, it's said that in life that the average person has 3 life-changing opportunities. Most of the time we pass them by. You're looking at a company that has decades of background, but it's 5 months pre-launched as Partner Co. You're looking at a company that's a #1 rated comp plan in the world and the #1 momentum company in the world. You're looking at a company that did 300 million this year, but no one really even knows about us yet. And I'm telling you, there's a special timing in the next 30 days or so that's happening, that if you partner with us right now and you're willing to do the things that we're going to show you to do, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to show a quick video here. This just came out today, and I got to show you how cool things are going on. All right. So let me play this real quick. But here's a special event that's happening, and I want to invite every single one of you to come here with us. Let me play this real quick. September 15th through 17th out here in North America, in Orlando, Florida, will be the very first official event, and Becky just dropped into the chat, that this company is formally launching as Partner Co. You have an opportunity to be ground floor. You have an opportunity to be there like when Facebook launched type of thing. And our mission is this Saturday in this team, we're formally launching a whole campaign. We're calling it the Road to PXP. And our mission is in the next 30 days to show you day by day little things, show you how to do social media, show you how to talk to someone, show you how to get a customer, how to build a team, how to duplicate this process. We're going to show you day by day after day after day how to do this and actually win in this. Because our mission is to partner with the right people and bring in as many warriors as possible to that event as possible to celebrate your wins and to be able to celebrate your future celebrations that we have. And I'm telling you, yeah, grab your tickets. Tickets will go up by the end of the month. We pre-launched this campaign this week, and already we have teammates that are making money. Already we have teammates that are getting results. Already we have teammates that are doing it. Joanne being one of them. She took this and literally within the first hour, she's like, boom, this is working, boom, and it's starting to grow. Everyone can do this. And Joanne is is around 7 years old. Joanne is working a full-time job. She doesn't look it at all, but she's incredible. But anybody can do this. So if you've been looking for the right time to be a part of something, if you've been looking for the right vehicle and the right community to be a part of something, I'm telling you, this time right now is the very best time. Get off the fence. If you've been on the fence, partner with us. Let's go. If you're in a, talk to your friend right after this that connect you to this call so we can talk about some next steps. They'll walk you through some packages, for example. So if you're interested in getting started, grab a membership. It's a $30 one-time lifetime membership, and then pick a product pack. I'll let you know you want to look as high as possible so you can earn the most. And basically, it's just products for you to be able to experience. They range anywhere between $400 a product, and you get to try all the cool stuff, upwards to the maximum package, which isn't even that much, which is like $2,000. And once you're there for life. So talk to your friend about the best way for you to be able to get started, but get started, move forward, and let's keep on going. But once again, if you guys see opportunity and where we're going right now, put an A in the comments below if you're super pumped, if you're super excited. Talk to your friend about this, and we'll see you guys on the top. And tomorrow, by the way, come again. Lily Lou is doing a special call all about wellness, which I want to challenge. She just dropped the registration link there. I want to challenge you. If you want to grow already, if you want to move fast, I love Michael just got started, for example. Michael came onto this call. He's like, James, I'm already talking to people. I'm moving. I want to challenge you as I want to be a fast mover. Tomorrow night, bring people you want to introduce to our amazing products and transform their life onto that call. You can already get your first promotion. You can already help serve your first clients, and also just come just so you can learn about how to explain the products, learn what they're all about and everything. All right. So other than that, everyone, hey, glad that you were on here. You guys are superstars. Get back to your friend for more information. Etienne, thanks again for your amazing information. Thank everyone here for your incredible participation. Feel free to mute yourself and have a great evening, day, wherever that you're at. And let's roll with this. All right.